importance of serving Mahatmas. Lord Rishabdev explains that one can free oneself from material bondage. How? By serving the great Mahatmas. And when you have the opportunity to engage in service to the Mahatmas, then that helps you to advance spiritually. And he goes on to describe what are the characteristics of a Mahatma. How do you recognize a Mahatma? You don't rubber stamp a Mahatma. A Mahatma gets recognized on the basis of his qualities. And how do you recognize a Mahatma? For he says that the Mahatmas, they are equipoised. They do not make any distinction. They do not see any difference between one living entity and another. And they're very peaceful. And they're engaged in devotional service. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains the Mahatma. What does Krishna say? Mahatmanas to Mahaprabhu. What's the quality of a Mahatma? He's engaged in always glorifying me. Prabhupada strongly objected to a famous personality we call Mahatma just because he had a political agenda. Prabhupada, quoting the Bhagavad Gita, would often tell us what is the true Mahatma. So over here, Lord Rishabdev says, practice austerities and penances to engage in devotional service. You experience spiritual happiness. But one can attain to this path by the mercy of whom? Mahatmas. Therefore he says, serve the Mahatmas, serve the sadhus, take spiritual association. Just like this festival, it's an opportunity for spiritual association. It's an opportunity to associate with several Mahatmas. It is an opportunity to hear. And this is what gives us spiritual strength to make spiritual advancement. In the Bhagavatam, you read about so many stories how people's life got changed by associating with Mahatma. In the first canto, what is the famous story that you read about? The story of Narada Muni. How Narada Muni had the opportunity of hearing discourses when he was a child, and how that gave him so much spiritual strength, that association. That even when he got news of his mother passing away, he was able to be peaceful, realizing the transient nature of everything in the material world. Prabhupada was another such Mahatma. Before Prabhupada went to the West, Krishna consciousness was hardly prevailing in the Western countries. People may have heard of Krishna, but there was hardly any penetration. He went, took this Krishna conscious movement all over the world, established the seeds of Krishna consciousness, and today those seeds are growing, and producing fruits, and how this process is continuing to expand. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, you read the story of that hunter, Mrigari, how he had the opportunity to associate with whom? With Narada Muni. So, Lord Rishabdev is encouraging us to render service to the Mahatma. One can associate at different levels, just like in the Bhagavatam you see Dhruva Maharaj explained, you can associate with somebody more advanced, somebody equally advanced, and somebody less advanced. When you have the opportunity to associate with somebody more advanced, then what do you do? What do you do? Serve. You're joyful, blissful, And Bhagavatam gives a nice example. Just like the peacocks, when they see the clouds for the first time in the rainy season, the peacocks dance in ecstasy. So similarly, one rejoices when one has this opportunity to associate. When you meet somebody equally advanced, what do? You make friendship. And when you meet less advanced, what do? Display compassion. Prabhupada gives an example. He says in the material world, when you meet somebody less advanced, you're trying to exploit him. Isn't it? Like you see the rich try to exploit the poor. When you meet somebody of equal strength, you're busy showing off how you're better off than him. And when you meet somebody more advanced, ahead of you, then you just try to pull his leg down. For fine that the guy cheated and he became a big man or whatever. But in spiritual life, when you meet somebody more advanced, you're happy to serve and listen. When you meet somebody equally advanced, you make friendship. When you meet somebody less advanced, there is display compassion. And what does compassion mean? Give them knowledge. Give them spiritual understanding by which they can elevate. And the best medium of preaching is book distribution.
Nachao se mate. Bhaktivedanta nam ebe sartha